Hey guys, and thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I am showing you how I am setting up and decorating my coffee station for fall. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video and I will share with you a super simple pumpkin spice syrup and how to make a quick at-home pumpkin spice latte. Now I hope you guys really enjoy this video, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And let's get to making the coffee bar. Now in these three canisters, they are canisters that I picked up at Pier 1 several years ago. I believe they were even on clearance, like they were a great deal. And I am just going to fill the first one with coffee, the second one with my favorite fall tea, which is the chai vanilla caramel. It is amazing. I highly recommend you try it. It's a great fall flavor. And then the smallest one, I'm going to put my stevia packets, because that's the sweetener that I use for my coffee. Now obviously you could put whatever sweetener. If you just use sugar, put sugar in it. And my canisters come with little chalkboard signs, but you could make your own signs either painting a little chalkboard sign on it. You could also make labels with a label maker. There are a lot of really creative ideas you could do if you wanted to label them. So I'm just going to draw, or I'm going to write actually, coffee, tea, and stevia on each one of these canisters. So to begin, I decided to place this cake stand here. I'm going to keep the cutting board here. This is always here, and then I added this pumpkin spice season sign. I am going to add these little, I don't really know how to say them right, little Purine wafer cookies. They are actually the pumpkin spice flavor. And I also picked up this hot cocoa. And I love that it's a glass jar because it kind of just matches, and it's a little bit dressier being in a glass jar. I also picked up a cinnamon and a pumpkin spice seasoning that I'm going to add to the cake stand. And then I took this little dessert dish and I'm going to fill it with these hazelnut little creamers. Now my husband and I do not use these creamers, so it would be just for my son, who will use them sometimes, and company and guests when they come. So I can just keep refilling it as I need. But I loved how the hazelnut actually had fall colors, so it kind of made it a little bit more festive. And then I'm going to take this piece of garland that I picked up from Michael's. It's leftovers that I am using from a different project, and I'm just going to lay it underneath the cake stand. I'm not going too crazy with the fall. I need my kitchen to be functional, so I don't want too many decorations. I'm also going to take this little pick, I believe it's from the Dollar Tree, with a little pumpkin and leaves on it, and stick it on the tray as well. Now for the pumpkin spice syrup. I'm just going to add 3/4 cup of water and 3/4 cup. I'm using coconut sugar, but you could use brown sugar instead. And I'm going to use 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. And lastly, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And I am just going to whisk it all together and heat it on the stove until it starts to boil. Now, to make the pumpkin spice latte, I am just going to brew a single cup of coffee. Now, to the coffee, I'm going to add a little bit of the pumpkin spice syrup. It's about a tablespoon per cup, but if you need it sweeter, then you can always add a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit of my preferred milk, which is almond milk, but whatever you use in your coffee. And then I'm going to use this little frother that came with my Ninja. And it did froth up my almond milk to a decent texture. So I am going to pour the frothed milk on top of the coffee. And then lastly, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of pumpkin spice seasoning, pumpkin pie spice seasoning on top of the coffee. Let me know down in the comments below, do you guys like pumpkin spice lattes? If so, have you ever tried to make one at home? Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.